Hey, what's up guys, Mudded HD here, and welcome to episode 69 of my journey to the top series. And if you did miss the previous episode, be link in the description to the series playlist where you can find every single episode I've done so far. But in the previous episode we were hitting it high in the table, going to legendary and still bagging the 3 points from most of our games. We did manage to get a defeat though against Aston Villa, but they do benefit from a very young team from the start of FIFA 13. But anyway, we're still at the top of the table, and it's unbelievable to think that we were the worst team in the English leagues and now we are one of the best. And it's absolutely amazing, this transformation and the players that came and gone from there, and then it's just really amazing that we've made this massive transformation. And we're 4.5 stars from a half a star team. So it's absolutely outstanding, the work that's been going on here. And really, we're carrying it on here against Stoke, because we managed to pull off a 2-0 win against a very, very strong, still very strong in the defence, but we did manage to crack it ourselves. And you see there, oh my days, we are still going high, 2 points away from Arsenal. And definitely we have got more wins than them, and they've been picking up the draws, but they are invincible right now. But we do have a game coming up against them, but we got a big game against Man City. Of course they have the big players, they have the expensive ones, they have the best quality when it comes to it. But really, Man City, when I played them, it felt really, really easy. And you guys might be slightly surprised, how can it be easy against one of the best players in the world? Well, they've sort of not got the best players in the world. They've got possibly the best players in the world. You can't really tell because you don't really look at foreign teams. But against Man City, they had their chances, but they did not take them. And Bini Aissi striking there. First time, no need for a touch, he just bangs that one into the back of the net. Joe Hart left rendered really, really dead in that goal line, and we managed to really own this Man City team up. Bini Aissi was really the main perpetrator when it came to it, and you see there, Benzia ain't going to miss from there with pretty much an open goal with no one closing him down. And really, they had a good attack, but they didn't really have a good defense. Maybe they've lost it. They still have company. I don't understand how they've lost that. But Turan, he's a great finisher, and I think he hit his in form hit 99 in FIFA 12. So obviously he's still going to have a high finish. And there we go. He hits it in the 54th minute to make it 2-1. This left me slightly worried, and that strike there, boom shakalaka, that was very, very close, and we got kind of lucky on that sort of occasion. But we kept on applying the pressure, and really, I was expecting, I didn't really play the controls to left trigger and then do an overhead kick. It just didn't come off. I wanted him to do it, but I just didn't think of it at the time. And if that was an overhead kick, goal of the season already against, well, that's quite ironic as well, because Wayne Rooney scored an overhead kick against them and then Man City. But anyway, I'm going to be going through these scout reports here. Not a lot going on. There is one player coming up called you know what I mean. But he's 16 years old. I'm going to still leave him where he is right now, because he has got that sort of fatal area of going down to 49 overall. And I'm going to leave him there. But we have a tricky situation here against Everton, because they still have their star player Fellaini. The Malafro is still alive in my save, and I couldn't believe it. He was still here, and I wasn't expecting him to be at such a club. I was expecting him to be somewhere, maybe at Arsenal. I'm not totally sure, but really Everton gave us a good run for our money. Really very well defensive, and probably the first time since Aston Villa I've really struggled to break down on defence and get in behind and play the ball, because they had a pretty pacey back four as well. But a pretty nice strike there, did get kind of taken out, but we needed to get in behind because that's where we're the most deadly. And you see here, Benzia gets in behind, a great save by the keeper. Not totally sure what his name is, but Bini Aissi somehow put it onto the post, but it did not go in. But it did end up in the 0-0 draw. It was a fair result. It was a bit of an up and down game for me. But then we had had a game against Arsenal, and I forgot to put the team sheet in, but they had pretty much the same. They had some very nice players. They've got, of course, Wilshere, who's absolutely amazing. And really, that Arsenal had a great start, and they were invincible going into this game. If you remember, Arsenal went through a season without losing at all, and I think that was the season that they won the league. I'm not totally sure, but we had an objective, and that was to beat them. Of course, that's what we go into every game, but it was a bit more special because these guys were right behind us, and we just wanted to beat the crap out of these guys and really make a statement that we are here to win this league. I know it's the most unrealistic thing, but FIFA is realistic, unrealistic in fact, and really I should have sweaty goaled it there, really took the chance, and Benzia really missed that like an absolute pro. But we did get in behind again, Berisha getting free, and oh my god, that is one dirty chip by Berisha, just lobbing that over that keeper, and he was just left for dead there. But we managed to really dictate how Arsenal played. They wanted to go past him. We just really worked hard in this game. And it ended up in a 2-0 win for us, and we managed to knock off the Invincibles. You see there, we are now top by 5 points, and we've knocked them off their perch of being invincible. They've lost one game now, they don't have that bragging right. And now we're going to be pushing on furthermore and trying to get the most points possible, the most wins, just trying to grind these results out. Not really a grind anymore. Now being on Legendary, it's more difficult, and I'm finding it more of a challenge to get these results. But really, this series, I have a feeling that the team is progressing so fast that we're going to win the Champions League. I know it's a bold statement, but it's what you got to be really put your mind to it and say, we're going to do this, and that's what we're going to go and do, and be positive about this, because we're going to go and win the Champions League next year. Hopefully, as long as we get in the the Champions League spot. I keep on saying playoff spots, but as long as we get in a I said it again, Champions League spot, which could be first. We never know, but next year it might be our last year with York City, because when this the series idea is to get to the top, and really the top is the Champions League. And you see there we get a penalty, and Ben Arthur's not too pleased. What the hell? And we get this penalty here, and just to carry on, really series might be ending. And yesterday I found out how to do thumbnails without being partnered, so I'm going to be sorting out some thumbnails. But I have got a series idea in mind, but I'll probably do it down to a vote for you guys, because really I don't mind what I do, because I love career mode right now. It's been absolutely enhanced to heck this year, and really without them enhancements I probably wouldn't have played it as much as I had but this game had a bit of a sting in it, because in the 90th minute we got hit right in the face with an Atrovic goal, and that guy's a beast, by the way. FIFA 12 is an absolute beast, and I'm sure if you watch Calfrazi's beast video, then you would know that. But the transfer window is open, guys, so if you want to leave any players that you want me to go and check out, I know I'm like 6 years ahead of you guys in real life, so it's kind of hard, but any players that you know have high potential and are still young, around, well, actually I don't really mind now. I'm going to try and do my best to get some really big names in, depending on who goes out of this place. But something that really shocked me, Man City want me at their club, and I was absolutely flattered by that, but I'm going to have to say no, because I am in a better situation than they are right now. They are not even in the Champions League spot. So we're going to go ahead and decline that offer. I'm very sorry. I don't want to be a money grabber anymore. Well, I haven't never been a money grabber, but in this series. But really, we're going to be going and trying to get rid of some players. The players have been moaning that they haven't been playing. Gomez, Nilsson, Hanksy Ho has been here for so long. He's been here for 6 years, and he might be going in this transfer window. So we'll be saying goodbye to a legend, but I think he paid his tribute to this club, and he did so well, being one of our standout defenders. But then when Payet and Rodias Ramirez came in, it was kind of that is it for him. But Jack Butland and Abini ISE is in high demand at the moment, and Abini ISE is getting loads of offers in for him. He's got a 20 million price tag on him because, for me, he's a striker that is irreplaceable for me because he's been here for so long. He's been from Australia. He's a bit like Mabratu, and really, he's not really going to be leaving this club unless I got some outstanding offer from a club. But anyway, guys, I'm going to have to end the episode here. So, guys, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video as well as my other content. Please go check that out. Leave any players you want me to go check out in the transfer window right now in 2016. And I'll see you guys next time.